Hey guys, man, ECA here. Today I thought we'd do a video demonstrating how to replace your firing pins in your coach, Stoeger, or any other side-by-side or over-under gun you might have. They're all about the same way to do it. You guys remember this gun from one of our previous videos? Yeah, we were using it for cowboy action. The kids have been using it. Great gun. Remember we slicked it up? We got a lot of favorable comments about the slick up on this. So what I want to do now is address a problem these things usually have, and that is the mushrooming of the firing pins. Now here we've got some aftermarket firing pins that we've gotten. These are all stainless steel, and then they're just colored so they match. But these are heavy duty steel pins. So and they're heavy, strong steel, not like the soft stuff you're going to find in this guy. Now, first thing we're going to do is we got to disassemble the gun. But you guys know how to do that, right? Right over here, go through a quick demonstration. You pop your foregrip. It's kind of hard doing it upside down. That comes off. Open. And there you go. You've got your gun disassembled. Now what I like to do, let me show you right here what we're working on here. And we're going to be taking these two things off. If you can see, here we go, you can see how they kind of look like they got 3 bolt holes right there, 3 pinholes, and that's what we're going to use to unscrew them, remove the spring, and change them out. Now, some guys use impact wrenches or impact screwdrivers. I haven't really found that. I'll show you how we do it. You are going to need a tool like this. See this 3-prong tool, and this is an older one. You can find these online. They also have a spanner wrench now, which is really cheap. That you can get that. Here, let's move you guys over. You get the spanner wrench, and you can use that to remove these. What I recommend is spraying, especially if it's an older gun, a little bit of the oil, penetrating oil. That way, not too much, so it gets down in there and removes everything. Now, using your tool here, you're going to line up your pins, and using a hammer, you're going to lightly tap to engage. There we go. So you can see the tools engaged. We're ready to go. Using a counterclockwise motion, we're going to use an adjustable wrench here. These came out pretty easily. There we go. And we're going to use that to remove. I know my hand's in the way, but I'll show you. See how they're coming up like that? How that's coming out? Let me see if we could zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Get my hand in the way here, because there's really no other way to do this. I'll do one. Or you can use your hand. There you go. That's why you got to get these things locked in. We'll lock in this guy here. There we go. There. We're in. Hold on. Alright, we're in. Let's break it. Alright. And what we're going to do is we're unscrewing. Same thing if you have the spanner wrench, comes out through the top. They attach the same way. Now, there we go. And you can see how they slide right out. And you'll see on the inside, you'll see the firing pins. There we go. And I kind of like to replace these the same way, left, left, right, right. So I kind of keep them as such. So then we've got your springs, which will lift right out. Hopefully they lift out. There we go. And they were sitting right on top of the firing pin. Now you can see the firing pin. Interesting. I don't know if you can see this, but it is starting to kink like this. Now, I don't know if you could see that. Let me see if we can get a view of this. When I turn it, It's ever so slightly. A lot of times what happens is they start to mushroom on people on the tip. If that happens, if you don't have any spares, just take the anvil to it, you know, pop the metal back into place, and you could file out to a round tip, and you see what that looks like, the profile. See? So we're going to take the old ones out, and of course we're going to save them, because I save all the tools and parts that I have for everything. That's just me being neurotic. But I save them just in case something happens. Let's check this one out here. Yeah, you can see this one. This is a little more noticeable how it's the soft steel they use. I don't know if you could tell, but it's not straight like they used to be. What we'll do is when we I'll take these off and we'll come back and we'll show them to you. So now our replacements, we're going to pop these guys in. We got these online. Just search for Stoeger replacement firing pins. You can see how these guys are right there. Alright, those drop right in. I'm going to put a little bit of brake free on it, and you see how simple this is, and you'll alleviate a little problem a lot of cowboy action have. There you go. Alright, we try to get a better view here. So now we've got our firing pins inserted, our new ones. See? They go right in. Put your springs back in. Try to keep the spring going the same direction you removed it. And what I like to do is I put a little bit of oil. This is brake free, right? Brake free. I don't think you can get better than brake free when it comes to rust prevention, and keeps everything from galling. Everything flows just fine. And now we're going to start them by hand, and that's it. That's all it takes. Alright, so if you guys got any questions, comments, or concerns, send them on over. Oh, you could also hit the face right here. You can see right over here how we have a little high spot right there from the chamber closing. You could hit this whole area with a little bit of the 600 grit paper. That way you don't have to worry about them leaving a mark or anything. But I like to add a little bit of oil, a little bit of brake free as you're tightening everything up. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, send them our way. Hopefully you guys will learn how to do this. You don't need a gunsmith. You could do this yourself. We got to learn to be more self-reliant, self-sufficient, especially when the parts are out there. You can do it yourself. Until next time.